you're helping us use things that we've got lying around the house, so it's actually not costing us any money at all.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Or very minimal. You know, if you want to take it further, then, you know, yes, you'd get a paper trimmer and you get some other tools and things to work with.
So it's up to you as much as you want to.
As far as you want to take it,
elaborate.
yeah, definitely.
Fantastic. So let's have a look at these
Right.
ones first that we shall be doing. I'm going to pop my board down so that I can get my hands involved.
Right. What I've done is,
hold those up.
yeah, sure. Different themes really. And as you can see, I've used some Asian embellishments. These are actually ribbons. They're normally joined together like that.
Lovely.
And I've just cut them individually and then put some little gems on them.
And you can have anything written. So we've got love, that's a
Anything
lovely
you like,
one.
yeah.
We've got a name, so if you wanted a person's name.
That's right.
This is my personal favourite. What's this? This is for a newborn.
Yeah, this is actually my daughter who's up here now. She's 14 in a couple of weeks. But yeah, just to do the name, the date of birth, the weight and the time. And this would also be a lovely idea to do for a wedding.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
very
put a
true.
picture of the couple.
Yeah, oh, lovely.
And the time, the date, where they got married, all sorts of things, and give it to a, you know, as a gift.
It's christenings or you know,
anything like that.
That's lovely. And of course we've got the 21, so of
course.
You know, you get 18, 16, 21, 30, 40, any huge birthday
Anything you know,
can benefit from that.
And personalise it to the person. I mean, I've used some fancy papers and some peel-offs, which I'll explain to you. But you could just as easily use wrapping paper, some papers from a magazine.
That's a good idea, because magazines, I personally have loads of them lying around. We all get them free for the newspapers these days.
Yeah.
And you do get some wonderful colours in there, so
that's right.
quite quirky. And there's always celebrities in magazines, and that's something that a lot of young people are into.
Well, yes,
so,
there's someone
you know,
particular they're into.
Exactly.
You could do one of
Customise it
these
that
on
way.
a particular celebrity.
Brilliant.
That'd be a really good idea.
Well, shall we get involved then? Because I'm getting
Definitely.
very excited. So
You will be. Wait till you see what we've brought for you today.
Okay.
Now, this technique of layering up, which is one we've got one here ready. It's called matting and layering.
Okay.
So we have a mat and we layer it up, and we can do them either flat or we can use some depth to it. And what we use for that is some foam pads.
Right, so that's what raises it a little
That's
bit.
right, yeah.
Do you know what I used to think? It's a bit of a blonde moment. I used to think people just doubled up the sellotape to make it a little bit thicker.
You need quite a bit of sellotape, quite a bit of sticky tape to do that.
You would do, wouldn't you? It's probably why my mum used to tell me off for it.
So what we've done, what I thought would be nice is, instead of putting it all in the centre like we've done with that one, we can layer it up at an angle. So I've brought your favourite toy.
Yeah.
The little piece. And if we do...
This glues with no mess, that's why it's my favourite.
I know.
You can get glue all over your fingers. So.
And if you do get it on you, if you just give it a rub...
And it just rubs right off?
It comes off.
I think all the mums will be rushing out to get that for their children.
I know, it's fantastic, yeah. So I've centred that one.
So you've just got different pieces of card, all square but different sizes.
Yeah.
So that you get that layering effect.
Now if you want, I don't know whether you want to use the tweezers or not.
Okay.
I'll show you what to do.
I'm quite good with the tweezers, so I should
You
be
pick
fine.
these off and just pop them on.
Okay.
If you get
How
on with
many of
that.
those should I do?
If you put one in each corner and then just scatter a few, and then it
Right.
supports the piece that we're doing. And they're sticky on the back.
I think I've glued two together then.
No, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Oh, there we are. Well, it's like the game Operation I used to do when I was little.
You've got a couple stuck to your nail.
Oh, I do, don't I? Didn't even see those. Oh, goodness. Oh, there was me saying I'm a pro with the tweezers, and look, I can't even do the most basic.
There's a knack to these, trust me. You get used to them.
There we are.
And then if we peel off the backings, so you see they've all got little backings on them. If you take them off with your tweezers, and you'll be amazed where you find these bits. They get everywhere.
Okay.
And then I'll put some more on there.
Oh my goodness.
Now
This will keep the kids entertained for a while anyway, won't it?
Of course it will. I mean, I'd had two prepped, so there was one for you to do and one for Shay to do.
But Shay's not.
I know, what a shame.
It is a shame. But then at
We
least
could
you
have done
get
a
my
get well
full
soon
undivided
for him, couldn't
attention. We could have. But is it man flu? I don't know with Shay. He might not even be that ill.
Far be it for me to cast aspersions on his health.
I'm just going to come back to bite me now, isn't he? He might be really ill.
Right, we'll put that one in the corner there.
Okay.
And I've just put some sticky on there, and we'll pop that one in the corner as well.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Okay, and what we're going to have them is at a diagonal. So here, what I've brought is some really good glue. And we'll put a blob of glue on.
These.
Well,
Look
I
how
say they were a
sparkly
ribbon.
they are.
They are actually a ribbon.
Yeah. And
And I've just bought them on the market. And they're beautiful.
Are they expensive? Is that sort of
not
thing
at
expensive?
all.
No?
Because all it is a ribbon.
And also, I mean, my mum used to always make me little costumes when I was at school, and I always had ribbon left over.
Yeah.
So I guess once you've made the kids, particularly when it comes up to Christmas, once you've made that Christmas, costume or whatever, and you've got little bits lying around, get the kids to make some Christmas cards.
That's it. So each week we'll look at doing something a little bit different. But I thought it'd be so nice to start with something that's really easy for people.
Really easy, yeah. As long as you're good with the tweezers. That's so
well, I've got
pretty.
long nails like you, so I use tweezers for everything.
Okay, and how do we stick that onto the main? We're using double-sided tape, is that right?
Although what you could do is use some foam pads to raise it up a little bit as well.
Okay.
So again, we'll my trusty tweezers.
Yeah.
Oops. And the pièce de résistance of this will be when we put. I'll show you in a minute. Whoops, that's moved.
Oh, so lovely.
So we'll pop that on there, and then if you want to do.
There we are. Look how sparkly it is. Sorry,
it's fine.
Magpie. Anything like that.
We want to do these.
Okay, so doing some more.
Yep.
So you have your own shop, don't you,
Candy?
I
do, in Reddish.
Right.
It's actually in Houldsworth Mill.
Okay.
And I sell my cards that I make there.
Right.
But we've also got a traditional sweet shop.
Lovely. So is that proper old school with the little glass jars?
That's
and
right, yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Although the jars aren't glass anymore, but yeah. it's all the jars.
Safety, they have to be
I think
plastic
so,
now.
yeah. But what we try and do, we've not long since had the sweet shop, and what we try and do is source sweets where we can get the natural colours and flavours, we do.
Right.
And we label them, so when somebody comes in with a little one, I can say, we've got natural colours and flavours, so they don't have the numbers. Again, we also source halal approved sweets, sugar-free sweets for people who are diabetic, gluten-free, suitable for vegetarians.
This must be quite a big sweet shop, is it? Is it quite a vast selection?
We've probably got, I don't know, 150 different varieties of sweets.
I think I know when I'll be going this weekend.
So yeah, we're open every day. Well, except Monday. I have a day off on Monday.
Okay.
My business partner makes beaded jewellery, which is absolutely beautiful. You'll really like it. And she also sells the beads for people to make their own jewellery.
Lovely.
And sells the findings. So
it
somebody
sounds like you could kill a whole afternoon in there, rainy afternoon.
Well, yeah,
get some sweets, get some crafts together, and please the children.
Well, in the mill, there's a cafe. There's different shops, hardware.
So where is that address again, just in case people
It's
don't pop
in
down?
Houldsworth Mill in Reddish.
Fantastic. So where we can
And we're on the second floor.